What's up mga KUGMO? So this is a brand new episode of our social Serye. So in this social Serye, we're talking about reactions on trending news today in our community, in the country, or whatever it could possibly be in the world. But of course, the focus of this one is more on a simple reaction on what is happening with our society today. So our focus today with this social series is about my own reaction and my own perception on what happened to the Barretto family. So the Barretto sisters. So what happened, my own perception on what is the root cause of why this happened to them, and of course my own perception on the possibilities for reconciliations in the future, especially with regards to mending, and at the same time making sure that they will have to have reconciliation. I don't know if this is possible to happen, but this is my own perception of why it happened and what is supposed to be done in order for us to get rid of these possibilities, or the possibilities of having these experiences in our future families in the future. But before that, let's have this first. What's up once again mga KUGMO? So as what I mentioned, this is going to be our brand new episode of Social Serye. So this is just a very simple reaction of what happened to the Barretto sisters or the Barretto family, especially on the ongoing feud among sisters. So they have a very alarming family feud today. It's because it involves the president already. So the very first thing that comes to my mind, especially when it comes to this issue, is it's just very simple. Probably there is this sibling rivalry even before. There is this sibling rivalry even if they're still young. So that involves Marjorie, that involves Gretchen, that involves Claudine. So there might actually be instances that there is an unresolved conflict when they are still young, and that's why these things that happen today, especially on their family, is already an alarming status. It's because all of them has this what you call highest level of pride. Okay, so but of course since they it already involves the president, so that's another issue. So that's another form of considerations that they need to have, especially when the president is already there, because the president is trying to make reconciliation with the three of them, but it resulted into a different thing. Okay, so but of course my own perception, since this is gonna be sibling rivalry, so I don't know what his late father, or what their late father have in mind when he's still alive. Is because of the problems that is existing in his own family, especially on his own daughters. So the very first thing that we need to have is to make sure that we have to evaluate what is the root cause, or what is basically the beginning of this specific issue. So I think for me, there is gonna be also an impact, or there is gonna be a problem also with the family. So it's because our personality as a person is actually depending on the way our family brought us, the way our family, or the way our parents reared us to grow up. So basically, there are a lot of factors why our family is going to be considered as the greatest factor in the development of our personality. Of course, the first factor we consider for the family is about biological. So when we say biological, it's going to be our Oriental climate. So it's going to focus more on the climate at home. So it depends on how our parents brought us up. So they said that Gretchen was actually having molestations before from her father, but of course that's actually gonna be a hearsay because there's no evidence at all. And at the same time, the second factor is about sociological. especially when it comes to parental style. So it will also be all the development of your personality. So it's sociological. It means that probably because they are actually on a certain community wherein they actually experiences a different thing compared to other children. So probably they have strict parents before. They have to abide with rules and regulations at home. So that's going to be depending on the sociological. And of course, the third factor is about environmental. So this environmental is going to be about friends, about having friends, sets of friends. So there's a possibility that we have to make sure that there is a need for us to make sure that there has to be proper supervision for our children. So it's because our environment is also a factor for the development of our personality. And of course, the fourth one is about cultural. So of course, we are all Filipinos. It's gonna be part of our culture to have this specific form of close family ties. But of course, I don't know what happened with the family of Barretto sisters because they have something wrong with their family ties. Okay, so that's gonna be building personality. And of course, the second one is it will also be very important for us to make sure that we will take into consideration their own growth and development. So of course, their level of maturity. So it will actually be very important for us to remember that our level of maturity is going to be depending on how our parents are actually letting us grow and develop also in the family. So there are a lot of things that is actually happening today, but of course it will also be very important for us to remember that we have to respect our parents. We have to respect not only our parents, but of course to those people who tried their best in reconciling us or having a reconciliation among the conflicting sisters. Okay, so of course it is very important for us to remember that we have to have that respect also. And of course it will also be very important for us to remember that we have to explore the real cause of the issue. So we have to remember na we have to make sure to identify what is really the root cause, why it happened, why Marjorie is actually feeling that way, and why Claudine is actually feeling that way, and also why Gretchen has that feeling. So it will also be very important for us to have a divided exploration of their emotions. It's not gonna be a show-based type of evaluation, but it will be more of psychological and emotional evaluations, because we have to determine what is the root cause why that happened towards your family. And of course, it will also be very important for us to get rid of those people whom we are actually viewing as powerful. Like for example, we have to get rid of the mayor that they've said, that businessman that they've said that is actually powerful, defending Gretchen Barretto, and also the mayor that is defending Marjorie Barretto. But of course, we have to make sure that they are actually going to be out of the story. It's because they are just part of the contribution, but they are not possibly the root cause of it. It will be very important for us to get rid of these people, because it will be very important for us to solve this issue as a family, to solve this in a form of family reconciliation. So of course, the mother has to be given opportunity also to talk, especially on the things that she knew, especially on the cause of these things. Because even if their father is already dead, but they have to also respect their father. And at the same time, we have to make sure that every individual in the family has to speak with regards to the issue that's happening. Because of course, I believe that it will also be very important for us to have our family to be strongly bonded in order for us to have close family tie. So because of course we believe that blood is thicker than water, no? Even if you have very high hatred towards the person, but still it is very important for us to give due respect to the person who gave us life also. And at the same time, it is also very important for us to make to foster also the virtue of respect, especially towards our president. Since the president is already involved here, the president, Senator Bongo is already involved. It's because they're actually on the act of the event that is happening. No? They have actually viewed na it was actually a shooting of a teleserye, but of course that's actually part of reality. Okay? So just remember always na blood is thicker than water. So that's actually gonna be my own perception. It's gonna be my own idea about the issue. So it will be very important for us to explore more on why it happened, why this happened to them. So it will be very important for us to get ample information on things that happen, especially with regards to their family. Okay? So thank you so much for watching, and I hope that you're going to keep watching my videos, especially on my succeeding videos in the future, and of course for my social serye. And at the same time also, please watch also my CI serye, so especially my experiences as a clinical instructor. And also for this social serye, we will be talking about things that is actually involving our society today. So just don't forget to subscribe this channel, click subscribe and click the notification buttons for you to be updated on the new updates or the new uploaded videos in my YouTube channel. So I hope to see you once again in our next videos, and of course don't forget to hit the subscribe and click the notification bell for you to be updated with our next episodes. And of course don't forget to have a copy of this shirt. This is actually my merchandise in this channel, Nurse Kwangol, or this can be changed into Ikaw Kwangol. Okay, so thank you so much for watching this video. I hope to see you once again in our next video. Thank you. This is Social Serye episode number 2. Bye for now. See you once again later. What's up mga KUGMO? So thank you so much for your continued patronage and subscribing to my channel, and I hope that you will continue watching my videos there. So anyway, this is the merchandise that I have in this channel. So this is my shirt, merchandise shirt. The front part is Nurse Kwangol, and then the back part is the name of the channel, Brainblitz TV, with my name. So I hope you are going to continue subscribing this channel. This is just very affordable. You can contact me in my contact details available in this channel. You can also contact me in my page in Facebook, and also in Instagram, and also in Twitter. So I hope you have to get a copy of this one. So thank you so much once again, and I hope that you will be having a copy of this. The color available is black and white only, and of course the shirt that is actually used here is Active Dry, or the dry fit one. So thank you so much for your continued patronage. I hope you're going to see each other very soon. Bye bye.